The danger in not knowing what is happening in your business, operating without a compass, making decisions which are not the best decisions, making decisions which are, you know, wrong timing, making decisions that are just putting your business in a bad spot. There is a huge danger in not knowing what is happening in your business, not using financial reports. That is what we dive into in this video. I am Kersha Campbell. I spearhead a growth oriented firm where we partner with business owners who are frustrated and overwhelmed about the state of their business operations, their financial operations. They are struggling with cash flow. They are struggling with having effective financial systems. There's chaos from all angles. They are, struggling with having a risky business. They are making risky decisions. There are just a lot of inefficiencies. So many areas are impacting them. My heart is with those in the construction industry, the trades, the contractors, but I do connect with business owners, organizations, companies from other industries as well. So I partner with you to turn all that around, resulting in increased cash flow, building a business of value, reduced risk, and so much more. Let me just fix my locks here. Okay, I think we got it now. What are some of the dangers in operating your business without knowing what's really happening in your business? So you are working, let's say, uh, 10, 12, I've heard even up to 16, 18 hours a day. And you're working, you're trying to get the next project completed, you're putting your heart into it. However, you don't really know what's really happening. You might be putting confidence in your bank account, which might look a bit, sizable. However, what is really happening in your business? Are you being profitable in your business? Even though you have a healthy bank account right now, do you have a system in place to manage those cash? How is your business set up in terms of the riskiness? Are you, for example, relying on one major customer, one major customer or client? These are issues which will eventually catch up with you in your business. If you are operating your business and you don't really know what's really happening, it will eventually crumble. It's just like when soldiers are going to war, they have to have a plan, a strategy. They need to know what is happening, right? What's the environment? What's the other party like? What's the enemy like? And just the same, if you're going to go on a journey, a long journey, and you want to know what's the weather going to be like. Do I need to get my winter tires on earlier than I planned? Do I need to pack extra food, extra clothes? What is really happening on the road conditions, the weather, so I am prepared for my journey adequately? And in the same way, using your financial reports, it helps you with strategy. It helps you with, pivoting and changing your strategy quickly. Time is of the essence when it comes to certain business transactions and decisions being effective. And I think of it, I rely on a GPS heavily when I'm driving. I need to, I have to just most times, unless I'm very clear about the route, I rely on a GPS. The GPS is going to be helping me to say, okay, go here, go there, make this turn. You need to change direction based on a traffic condition that has popped up. I do rely on my GPS very heavily. In the same way, you need, as a business owner and entrepreneur, as a CEO, you need to be relying on your financial reports, provided they're correct. I'll quickly put that disclaimer in. They need to be correct. They need to be correct. It all starts with having a good set of books for sure. So you need to be using your financial reports to assess what is happening in your business. It's a twofold process. What has happened? What needs to happen next? What are the changes that I need to implement in my business? So you might say, yes, I made a sale. I made, okay, $50,000 for this project. However, that's just the top picture. What did it really cost you to provide this product, the service, what did it really, really cost you? That is what you need to be looking at, in your financial reporting. And again, you may not personally be doing this as a business owner, the entrepreneur, the CEO. However, you need to have those persons on your team who are getting this information to you. And it's always an interesting exercise when we look at the financial reports with my clients, when we go through that process. Okay, this is what happened. This is how we need to change direction. This is how we need to change strategy. Sometimes we even have to be looking at it not even on a monthly basis, but a bi-weekly basis, depending on what's happening. We need to dive in even more to see what are the numbers really saying. The number one reason businesses fail is not paying attention to their business numbers, their financial reporting. They're not looking at that. They are just too busy or don't realize the importance of it, right? And that leads them to not having enough cash flow. That leads to being bankrupt. Bankruptcy does not happen overnight. There's always a trail of events happening. And at times, the business owner, you might not be aware of it or you might not understand it, but there are always signals and signs. Do you want your business to be left open like that? Like there are key signals, key signs, but you are not key signals, key signs, and you are not being aware, you are not being proactive and innovative and changing course timely, you don't want that to be happening to your business. Think about it. I'm sure you don't want that to happen. You want to know, what is it that I need to do differently? What needs to be changed quickly in my business to ensure it's being set up to be recession proof and not en route to being bankrupt. That's very, very, very important. And when I think of the exercise, that there's so much value in it when we use financial reporting to assess what is happening, what needs to change in the strategy, what needs to be done a little differently, right? It's a very powerful, it's always a very interesting exercise, and the education, the light bulb moments when you're assessing what is happening in your business. And that is why it is so important that if you are not using this as yet, you need to reach out to get that help. You need to start doing it because your business is missing out so much, right? So much. There's a potential for growth, positioning your business to have increased cash flow, positioning your business to be set up as being valuable as well. And think of it, it always goes back to the numbers, ensuring they're correct. That's one part of it. But if you're approached by an investor, the bank, they want to make sure that you're not, the first thing they're going to ask, can I see your financial reports? They're not going to ask, okay, how many hours did you work last week? What were your projects like? No. The financial reports tell the story. They tell a lot of different stories. Your balance sheet, your income statement, or your profit and loss, those are the key ones. They tell a very powerful story of what is happening in your business. And you don't want to be left in the dark without knowing the story, right? I'm sure you want to know the story. So if you are not using financial reporting in your business, if you are not tapping into insights and information from using financial reports, you really don't know the full story of what is happening in your business. Do you need help with this? Reach out and let me know, right? Because this is something that can be the deal breaker in your business. It can make the decision, will you be bankrupt or not bankrupt in your business? Will your business withstand the low times, the rough times, which, they usually come from time to time as a business owner. So, signing off, this is Kersha Campbell, passionate about moving your business from chaos, financial turmoil, to cash flow wealth, and so much more. Bye, guys.